So would you leave me where I lay? We can't go back the way we came. You join me as I leave the frame, because we can't go back there. No, we won't go back there. Yeah, yeah. There's a price on my head. I've been running for 2 years. Clearly I should be dead. It's a wonder that I'm here. I hide up underneath the flower. And when we're lying in bed, sometimes I choke on my own tears. I'm not worth my weight in lead, and you're the queen of the reindeer. I could just sit for hours to watch you twirling on your axis amid the tubas and the saxes. So would you wake me where I lay? And we won't go back the way we came. But join me as I leave the frame, because we can't go back there. No, we won't go back there. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, sometimes I'm an ass, and I light things on fire. It's usually 'cause I'm hot, or I'm hungry, or I'm tired. But anytime I look into your eyes, well, I'm suddenly twice the size. Oh. I think you're full of, I think I'm full of shit. Oh, we're so full of, yeah, we're so full of. I think I'm full of, I think you're full of, I think we're full of shit. Put the guitar up a little bit. I think you're full of shit. I think I'm full of shit too. Don't see a problem with it. It's same with everyone I know. Everyone needs a blanket. And I've been watching you cheat. I've been watching you take showers. I've been watching you eat.
Welcome everyone to So Very Wrong About Streaming. I'm Michael Walker. I'm here with my good friends Jimbo and Keegan, and we are going to be frozen solid and human popsicles as we try to traverse through Canadian waters to the other side. It is called Through Ice and Snow.
So I may have bad news, Walker.
Uh-oh.
So the puppets
Yes.
took the So Very Wrong About Games wooden ship that we clearly have,
That took me a while to build.
and they
didn't. Did they really?
and they said that they were going to go ford the Northwoods Passage like their ancestors.
Ugh.
That was like a month ago, and We haven't got any more dispatches from them by telegraph, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the puppets.
Sounds
right now.
bad. So we're going to be building the map out because it wants to make us feel like we're exploring.
I see.
We are of one fleet. We leave no ships behind. We all have our own ships, but we are one fleet. So if you don't have enough fuel, you will be towed at your own expense as a way to get victory points, which I will go over soon. So we're going to be doing all these different stops. We're going to be getting points if we leave camps and food for the next people that come along. And we'll be moving along. Oh, so Time Roller's been loving it. Hello, Time Roller. We're going to be dynamiting the ice to get through at every location. It's part of the thing. We'll go through that in a minute. It's worker placement. You can see you have a red officer, a yellow officer, and a green officer. But remember this, that they are all crewmen. And this is the symbol for crewmen. So technically I could have my red and yellow guy here.
Right.
You know, he's not forced to be here. There are also Inuit spaces. So these are Inuit. This is an Inuktuk. A single Inuit is called an Inuk. All right. Let's just get into everything what we're going to be doing. As soon as whoever has the most dynamite is going to be the first leader. And he remains leader until someone goes to the leader space, which is the very top one. The leader cannot go there first. If it comes back to him and no one's gone there yet, he can then solidify himself as leader.
Gotcha.
If no one goes there, he stays leader as long as he's got some dynamite. Because he needs that to go to the next place. If, for whatever reason, we try to go to a place and we don't have any dynamite, then we're dead and the game's over.
Oh. That sounds bad.
It is. So the new leader will be the player with the helm token. We have some cards here that will give us more dynamite, so we're going to see at that point who has the most dynamite, and they will be the leader. They choose which is going to be the next destination. They take a dynamite. Why do I only have 2? They take a dynamite and they place it on the next destination.
Fire in the hole!
All right. Then everyone loses a health and a morale, which are your first 2 stats.
Morale's golden beer.
All right. And then we go into sailing. Sailing is special because it's the only time that any of these bottom modifiers apply. Now, don't ignore the victory points on the health and morale. We are talking about the scurvy and death, the mutiny and death, and the extra resources and the bonus morale. Okay, so the stuff underneath, not including the victory points. So during this 5 sailing, that's the only time that those will apply. All right, so the first thing, sailing. Leader takes an unturned card of the chosen sailing. So these are the 2 different sail cards. We can go out here in the open sea. It only costs us 1 fuel, and we arrive there and we do whatever's on the card. We can skirt the land and explore it, cartography style, and that whole continent gets explored, and then arrive there. That's very delicate maneuvering. That costs 2 fuel, and we'll get one of these cards. There are reasons why you might want those out. It is one of the endgame scoring conditions as well.
Gotcha.
It's one of the spaces. You'll go here, and you'll get 1 point for every one of those that are out on the board. Anyway, I'll go over that in a minute. Any questions so far about cabbage? We're going to call that cabbage sailing. When it's cabotage sailing and offshore sailing. Questions? All right. Then we're going to reveal hunt cards and specimen cards. These are hunt cards. These are specimen cards. We're going to reveal these based on the icon that is on the particular continent where our anchor point is. We're going to reveal a number of these based on the number of players, which I'll have to look up because I'm playing with different players every time. Questions?
Is there any chance the board could be moved a little closer to me? because the iconography there is really difficult for me to make out.
Remember, if you slide it over, the map's going to be built out this way, and
Well,
it won't fit.
once it takes a few
Yeah,
turns,
I guess we can
and
slide it over.
knows what these.
Well, it doesn't have to go much further. I just need
Alright.
it to move a little bit.
All right. Then we start to do the actions. Starting with the leader, they put workers out, one worker out, or multiples, depending on what the action needs, and we go around until everyone passes, and then the action phase is done. We'll go over all those in a minute. Then we do the embarking phase, which means we bring back all our crew members. We decide who the next leader is. Like if someone's taken the leader spot, or the current leader has no dynamite.
I like that it's based on dynamite. I say I'm the leader.
Yes, I have the most dynamite.
Like,
Then
all
you
right,
have-
fine.
Then you have to feed all your crewmen, one food per crewman. Right now we're all at 6, but we might hire some Inuit. Then we discard all these cards, and then we go on to the next turn. We do this until we die or we get to the end. So the only thing we really need to get more into are the actions. So we've already covered. I need a stick just like Mr. Grogan does. Taking over the leader, not in the first turn. This is simply getting more morale and victory points. It is the exploring action. Is this the one? This is the one. Let me just follow along here so I don't mess this up. So this has to do with where your cart is and how many dogs you have. You simply take the lowest number. So as of now, you will get 5 points for doing that action. If you advanced your cart, you would still only get 5 points because you take the lower number.
Or if we had one more dog.
If you had one more dog, you'd still get 5 points. Questions?
Sorry, where's the other 5 points?
It's in the middle, I think, so whichever, like your dog or your marker up here.
Oh, that marker.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
whichever is in the lower scoring box.
Gotcha.
Yes, that's the explore action. You need a captain and any other crew member.
Right.
The next one down is visit the Inuit. You have to have a captain or an Inuk and 2 other crew members. You get a dog, as you can see there on the right. You get a dog and
plus
2
2
fuel.
your fuel. Neat.
Remember, if you get that and go up through here, you do not get the extra morale because you only get those bonuses during the sailing phase.
Mm-hmm.
I guess this is all the sailing phase, not just this sailing phase. Interesting. I think it means this whole thing. All right, so it's still not during the action phase, though. That's why'd they name these both sailing? It's bad. It's not good. Next up is recruiting an Inuk. We're going to skip this one because it's the same all the way along. Okay? We're going to get back to that at the end. Down here now. There's 2 different spots to go, here or here. You simply get an Inuk. It goes up here beside your people. You don't get to use it right away. You're going to recover it with the rest of your people
When you embark.
when you embark. You have to remember to immediately advance your Inuk counter because these are not color-coded. This will track how many you've purchased, so when you go to grab them back, you'll know how many are yours.
Copy.
Okay?
And we can only ever have 5 Inuk maximum.
Yes, good luck with that. Next is building a cabin. Because we move every turn, there's only one place for a cabin, so you don't have to worry about it. You know what I mean? Only one person can build it anyway. You need the carpenter there. We're back on the top up here.
Mm-hmm. -2 wood.
Minus 2 wood. You get 5 prestige.
And 1 victory point for every...
Every 2
Every 2 food. You can sacrifice as much food as you want. For every 2 food, you get a victory point. Because you're stocking it for the next person. Hope you save enough.
Which one is our food?
The 25.
The big marker up here.
Questions about anything so far, including building a cabin? No? Next, upgrading a sled. Guess what? You get to upgrade a sled. You need a carpenter or a Nook and 1 other crew member. Pay a wood, and you increase your sled value.
Cool.
Next are ship upgrades. They're all along the top there. They're all worth a different amount of food. We'll go over all those at the very end. When you build your second upgrade, increase your morale by 1. Oh, it's talking about the bonus. They go in these 4 spaces here, and they're just talking about you get the bonus that's in the square that you copy. All right. Recycle. You start taking your ships apart to get wood.
That seems bad. That's this one right here?
No, that's the upgrade.
Oh, so that's this one
Correct.
here?
Yep.
So you spend fuel.
Yep. As many crew members as you want. At least one must be the carpenter. Reduce your fuel by 1 and get as many timbers as crew members you place there.
Yeah.
That seems short-sighted.
It might be
Ships have a lot of wood. You don't need all of it. All right. Questions about yellow. Like I said, ignore the bottom. The bottom is literally for the last turn of the game as well as the other spaces. Moving on to green. Discovering the Arctic species. Scientist and crew member, you choose one of these and you take it. Let's just look at one. Did I shuffle these? I don't remember. Because we're definitely going to... The only place we can go on our first turn is Baffin Island. So we're going to have 3 of these one way or the other. So let's just put 3 of these out now. We have some gulus. We have some puffins and some birds. And if you're the first person to get that type of card, you'll get 5 points. If you ever go to death on your health track, you can discard one of these cards instead and get the health and food that is listed on the card. Because they're very tasty little animals, you see.
Otherwise, they're just worth these points?
At the end, and you might have a card of the 4 cards that I've given you that want...
Understood.
That want...
Specific
cards. Then you hunt. Let's take a look at a hunt card. There's some polar bears. In the top left corner, it tells you how many guns and how many people you have to send on that polar bear mission, because each person needs, you don't have the guy firing 2 rifles at a time.
Man, I missed that guy.
And at the bottom, it tells you how much food and health you get for doing so.
Hunting polar bears seems like a really terrible idea.
That's 20 food, man.
So are these cards face up, or are we
They'll
top
be
decking?
face up.
Okay.
Like I said, there'll be a pool based on number of players, which I'll look up in just a moment. Next up, we have what? Experiment. A little fire thing there.
Yeah, we're skipping the treasure chest. Yeah.
1 scientist, 2 crew members, and pay 1 timber. You increase your fuel by 2 and receive a dynamite.
Oh, okay.
Pretty straightforward.
Yep.
Next one is ice fishing. Put guys there, get 1 food each.
And it doesn't require any special officers. You can do it with just
and
generic
any number
crew.
of people can go there.
It's just
And players. I think even if someone's already taken it, other players can go there.
Yeah, it's the I don't have anything else to do
Yeah.
space.
Yeah. Doesn't say that there, but all right. Let's talk about all the stores. You simply put a person there or 2.
That's these?
If you're the second one in, you'll have to put. No, sorry. The first one in, the top spaces, they're different. The top space and the bottom space are different. The top space is put a good in, get the good that's depicted out. So the red, you get dynamite, lumber, guns. The bottom is put a number of crewmen in, take out what's in the store because whatever you put in doesn't get removed.
Right.
where the amount
Yeah.
you take out is equal to the number of crewmen you put in.
So if I went red, for example, I might put in a rifle, and then I would take a dynamite, and then if someone came in at the bottom, they would take this rifle.
Just so.
Yeah. And I assume it just accumulates, and then you just
Yeah.
throw a bunch of people in there and get the stuff.
Just so. Questions? All right, let's cover the final round actions now. So you see at the very end here. Let's take a peek. Nope. Where'd it go? How did these get mixed up? Anyway, there we are. Number of players. Oh no, A we're doing. A. All right. So as you can see here, kill this boat for a second. We're trying to get to here. When we get here, it's the final round of the game. We're going to do like a final thing here where we just have to make sure we can have enough stuff to sail there and stuff. But we're not going to do any actions. Once embarking phase of the final round has been completed, no, that's later on. Here we go. The final round is one in which the fleet token reaches the blue point. So just going along here, we have trace maps. You put your captain there and a crew member. You score 1 prestige for every cartography token on the map. Then we have document building methods. Score 3 points for every ship upgrade on your board. And then we have laboratory investigation. 1 scientist, 1 crew. You score just straight up 7 points. And then the bottom is the covenants of silence. Shh. We didn't eat people. Okay? Rumors of cannibalism, mutiny, and murder and madness plagued certain expeditions, but were never confirmed due to the secrecy of the survivors. There are 3 covenants of silence, 1 in each action column. 2 members, the officer indicated. You score 1 prestige point for each resource you have of the type indicated where you perform the action.
Sorry, you said 2 points?
No, 1 point per.
Oh, 1 point, yeah.
Yeah, wood, rifles, dynamite.
It's either the leader or 2 crew members. All right. There's a thing for lack of food. We'll get there if we need it. Let's talk about the ends of the tracks. The end of the health track, the first space is scurvy. You'll put a crew member in the infirmary, which is in the center, and they just won't be available for that turn, and they will come back. If you go to death, you get minus any victory points in circles are immediate. Any victory points in squares are at the end of the game. Death is minus 5 points. You kill a rifleman if you have one. It immediately moves back to scurvy, but you don't apply the scurvy.
Hit by riflemen, you mean crewmen?
No, they're all crewmen. Those are particularly riflemen.
The green guys.
Sailors. Sorry, sailors. You'll lose a sailor.
Okay.
All right. There's lack of food. Where'd my mutiny go? What happens with mutiny? I've forgotten already. Minus point and something. Well, we'll find it if it happens. Let us move on to the upgrades for your ships. There are 3 there that let you use.
Generic crew members as officers.
Correct. A yellow, a red, and a green. Then there is a special boat that will let you hunt whales that might come up in this deck. That one there. Breaking ice flows, tempests. Where are my upgrades? Ship upgrades. There we go. Number 1, carpentry. Well, that's just the carpenter. Which ones don't we know? Here we go. The galley. It's just simply you get 2 food at each embarking phase.
Nice.
And then we have 2. One that helps you. You don't affect. Scurvy doesn't affect you, and the other one, mutiny, doesn't affect you. And that covers all of them, I believe, except for the very last one, which is number 8, is boilers. It costs 1 timber. Once each sailing stage, you can pay 1 timber instead of reducing your fuel by 1.
Neat.
Any questions?
The Inuit, are they just crew members, or they're not wild for like sailor colors?
Some of them have. You see here, that is.
Yeah.
There's some of them.
Or can be either or. I see.
Here is very helpful too. All the hunting stuff can be done by Inuit as well. I'll just put that there if you don't mind, Keegan. Oh, can you look up?
Mutiny.
Look up how many of these we need for number of players.
Oh, do we set them up to start?
Probably.
Oh, F and
It's probably
G.
under sailing. Oh, gee. No, maybe it's probably under the sailing part. Or where it says reveal the cards. Which will be...
For 3 players, 2 hunt cards.
2 hunt cards? Okay. I'll just reveal them now. Give this a quick shuffle. This goes back here. This goes back to my thing. You should be able to look at your 4 cards now and be able to pick one of each.
Mutiny. Reduce your food level by as many spaces as half your crew members rounded up.
That's it.
If you do not have enough food, consult the lack of food section.
You bribe them with food.
And sorry, what was the most recent instruction here?
You should have enough information to pick a card
yes. And that's starting resources on the top?
now. Yes, you'll get extra starting resources.
And then endgame scoring.
correct.
What are spy glasses? Up there.
That's that one where you highest victory points based on your sled and your dogs.
I see. Oh, that seems like a lot of work.
Oh, the purple cards. Those spaces, you'll get 5 points for every one of those spaces that has a token on them. You don't need all of them, and good luck getting all of them. The purple one the opposite. The gray one goes face up. The purple one stays face down. Give me the two that you do not pick. And then grab whatever starting resources you need.
And
10 food and a rifle.
what is this icon? Food.
Spaghetti. Gravity defines spaghetti.
Oh, you got a lot of extra food. Wow.
I did.
Does this mean be first player 4 times?
It's in the back of the book. I need the number. It's called the Parliament. Very back. Parliament.
Be expedition leader 5, 4, or 4 times, depending on the number of players.
So right, for us it's
Yeah.
4. Does this first time that if I have the most dynamite, does this count?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, you'd be expedition leader to start us off, probably.
You got dynamite. You didn't get dynamite to start.
Nope.
So Jimbo, you're the start player.
I got wood and food. And I score 4 unique animals.
Gotcha. All right. I'm scoring for having some Inuit. Jimbo, choose our destination. Which will be our next anchor point. Put a dynamite there.
Put a dynamite there.
Nope.
All right. All players reduce their health and morale by 1.
Oh, just out of Arctic sadness.
Well, yeah, just everyday traveling.
It's different from that summertime sadness.
Yeah. Yes. Where's the Lana Del Rey?
Yeah.
All right. Jimbo, how are we traveling? Are we going along the coast or are we going
Oh, we're going to go along the coast.
along the coast? All right. So you take this card. Don't flip it up quite yet.
Okay.
Just formalism. That's all. The only reason why not. And then now you move the fleet to this new place. We did that, so everyone reduces their fuel by 2 because he did the coast one,
Yep.
and we will go up by 2 morale.
No, we all lose 2 fuel. I guess, yeah, we're all different boats, right?
So we all go up by 2 morale.
Can I discard this?
Nope. Well, it doesn't say to. We're leave there just so we can sort of mark our trail.
Okay.
So we had already been at only 1 morale lower.
Yes.
So if we're going up another one, we all get a point.
We all get a point.
Oh, nice. See, I think I'm doing an excellent job as expedition.
Mutiny! All right, attrition, sailing. All right, fuel by 2. The leader charts the area by placing a token on the territory on the map and scores 1 prestige point. Additional point for you, Jimbo. The leader turns over the event card, and if applicable, its effects are applied.
I believe so. It's either -2 fuel,
What number is it?
15, or
Harsh winter, reduce your fuel level by 2. If necessary, apply the towing rules.
So everyone loses another 2 fuel. Thanks, Jimbo.
my pleasure.
So it begins.
Right, so we will need to get some fuel.
All right, reveal things. Let me put these up here. And you said it was 2, I believe.
Yeah. 2
Got some polar bears and some walrusi. Each needing 3 people and 3 guns.
We get a lot of food.
And now we go to actions, starting with Mr. Leader.
Well, I'm sorry, Walker. Before I knew that this is what you needed, this is what I wanted.
Yeah, more workers is always a good thing.
Whatever. Typical Jimbo. Taking advantage of the local populace.
You know what? I'm just gonna get started on my objective because I think there's only the one spot.
There is only one spot to take this. Which specimen would you like?
Which one gives me the most if I have to eat it? The badger.
How dare you think that way? Actually, we might as well just clean this up now.
So that gives me 5 immediate points, right?
It does, because
Being
you're the
the
first
first
one to have
badger runner.
badgers. Galligallos.
3, 4, 5.
5's easy, just you can slide it down.
Thank you.
Because lots of things are 5. Well, Jimbo, I cannot let a turn go by, so I will take the other spot.
Yeah, perhaps I should have done that.
Back to you, Jimbo.
Back to me, Jimbo.
Oh, what happened to my sailor? That's what we need another sailor for. Everyone can fish out another sailor. Not the sailor, another captain head.
That's these guys.
Yeah, captain head. And put it on 0 of the towing track.
Is that not what these guys are for?
Oh, where'd they come from? Yeah, that's what those are for.
I think they got moved when we were.
Oh, they got
Yeah.
moved. My bad. Pink. I thought I put that. That's why I was confused. It's like I could have sworn I put.
We had to flip the boards over, remember?
Ah,
I want wood. So if I want wood, I have to take my ship apart, or I have to go to the general store.
it doesn't seem like there's any limit to how you can take your ship apart. It's not like a track, right?
Yeah.
So you just lose some fuel.
I'm going to go to the general store. Oh no, I have to sell something
to
to go to the
convert.
general store. Well, heck it then. I'm going to go here with 1 crew member, and I'm going to get 1 wood.
Wouldn't that be 2 wood?
It's
You
too.
got 2 guys
I
there.
get
2 wood?
But you have to spend a fuel as the trade-off.
yeah, you get 1
I'm not-
wood per crew member, but you have to spend a
I'm not
fuel.
going to be able to do what I want to do this turn. That's unfortunate. Okay.
But you got more stuff.
That's just 5 points up there for 2 wood. What lets you build upgrades? Where is that?
Here.
Ah, okay. It costs some mysterious amount of wood.
We need some fuel, Keegan. Fuel.
I claim the mantle of leadership.
Really?
I want to be in charge of where the boat goes. Oh, I don't have a choice right now.
Do you want to do something else?
Yes. Have that back. As like, I can make important decisions about my card, but no. Alright, maybe I'll buy an upgrade. And that's gonna cost me some amount of wood. This is interchange morale with.
I think you can spend morale to avoid.
No, you just don't get the effect of.
Oh, you just
people
do
don't
not
mutiny.
don't suffer mutiny.
You're
Correct.
Oh, wild.
And this lets you go whaling, you said?
Yes, if a whale card comes up, then you're allowed to.
Let's go whaling. I feel like that's going to be a big payoff. So that's 2 wood.
If they come. Okay. One did come up in the last game.
Oh, okay. Well,
But-
here we are.
Yeah, no.
There's 3
okay.
players. We'll go
It's
through
only
it.
2 wood. It's not that big a deal.
And that was the space.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. Yeah, let's do that. Let's finish
Whaling
this.
pays off big and feast for Odin. Therefore,
I go here. It costs me a wood. And I get 2 fuel and a dynamite. Go ahead, Jimbo.
Excuse me. hate to do it, but I think I just have to
Take
go to the
food?
generic food space. Because unfortunately, I don't have enough guys to hunt either of those things.
You're gonna
I
go
could-
ice fishing?
I could go to the. What do you want me to do with these?
I'm just bugging you.
You have guns.
But I only have 2
Yeah,
guys.
you need 3 guns. You
Oh.
need 3 guys to go there.
Yeah,
Oh, you don't spend guns.
you just have to have them.
Oh, interesting.
You just have that. You never lose guns unless you trade them at the store for stuff.
Interesting.
We got a lot of wood. You could trade the wood for another gun. You could, yeah,
No,
do some ice fishing.
I have plans for the wood. Well, I literally don't think I have a choice.
All right.
'Cause-
2 fish. 2 food.
I could trade a wood for a rifle. Hey, that you know what? That just seems like a
I'm just telling you, there's not many animals
seems like a better idea.
that need
So
more than 4 guns.
I trade a food
What about whales?
for a gun.
I don't even think they need that many guns. And to, like, what's that, 5 guns? Are you
Yeah.
ever going to send 5 guys hunting? But now you have a gun you can trade for something else, I guess.
I don't know what to do.
I don't know. I'm trying to help. I think the ice fishing is the correct move. 2 food.
And how much food are we gonna have to pay? 1 per
6 now. 7 for
7 for
Jimbo
you
and I.
guys. Yeah, I'll take this. So I can make sure I get the cheap Inuit spot next round. And are you all done, Walker?
I'm all done.
Okay, so I'll grab a food. That's my last thing. I don't think there's anything else to do. Alright.
All right. All players recover all crew members from their action. Oh, I forgot to put my Inuit marker up one.
And my red die.
I need. Someone has stolen my green officer. No, never mind. I'm good. All right. Next leader will
Design.
be Keegan. All right. Now reduce your food by 6 or 7, depending on where you are. 1 per crew member. Discard the revealed but not acquired species and hunt and sailing event cards. All done. Back to it. Leadership. Where are we going?
We don't have a choice, do we?
We really don't. We get this new
But
map
I
board.
guess I could go into open waters. Is that the difference?
Yeah, you'll choose if we're going along the coast or into. We need 1 dynamite, please.
Oh, for me. Yes.
Then you choose. Are we going open water or?
What sort of things are we
There's
likely
no
to find?
point really to go along here because we've already Baffin Island is already all. That's all one area. You won't get the point or put that out because it's already done.
Right. And sorry, there's some way to build.
A cabin, yeah.
Here you can build
Ah.
cabins and put them here. You get +1. So you get 5 points, and then you get an additional +1 point for every 2 food you stock into the cabin. Which I
Because
can
these
already
have
see
all
is
sorts
going
of
to be
different
my
things.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like,
Achilles heel.
and these are just nothing.
No, there's things there as well.
Yeah, let's just do open water. Fuel's
All right.
very low.
Then we move it there.
And we all
Everyone
drop, like,
loses
fuel.
1 fuel now instead of
Oh boy.
apply any penalties if there are or advantages if anyone has them.
Event number 6. We resolve that now.
Then we do attrition. Everyone loses a health and a morale. We've missed that, but we'll do it now. And yep, now we will do the event that's on it.
We have found the other of the 2 harsh winters in the deck, and we lose 2 fuel.
2 fuel. Is anyone down into the -1 thing yet?
Yep.
I'm down into brown zone.
So you just have to lose one of those things: a gun, a
It's
wood.
not a cost. It's not
Yeah, you have to
things
lose.
cost more.
No, you have to lose one of those things.
Having entered the zone.
I got fuel, so.
I guess I'll lose a wood. that's towing.
I think it'd be up here with the other attrition
Fuel
penalties.
level. If your fuel level is 0 to 3, if you have any resources left, discard one of your choice.
Gosh, it doesn't have the pictures. It just has. All right. That is done. Moving on.
Oh, and event just on the bottom.
Yeah. Just
Oh, I have the pen with some kind of coldness tracker at some point.
Actions. No, setting up the cards. We're still on Baffin Island, so we get 3 new species
And 2 new animals.
and 2 new animals because of number of players. Oh, look at that. There's a bison there.
Walrus.
Walrus. Both the same.
Alright, I need to get more workers. So, time to hire. And I need an oak.
I think I will also do that.
I apparently need fuel rather badly, so I'm going to go talk to the Inuit, get 2 fuel and a doggo.
Oh yeah.
There's another fuel spot. The one I went to is here. Costs you a wood, but it gets you a dynamite and a couple fuel.
But you see, then I can't get an animal. Oh, actually. Oh, but I would need a green. Yeah, that fuel is so tough. Because I can just die. Oh, I get towed, right. I don't die. 3 workers.
Briefly, towing means for every space you don't get towed, the other people have to spend fuel, and they'll get a number of points based on where you are here, and you go down 1 every time you need to get towed. And if you ever tow somebody, you move up on that track.
Can I have a dynamite, please?
Sure can. Dynamite.
Done.
I am going to go hunting with... It'll leave me with a single yellow. What can I do with a single yellow?
You can
I
trade.
go to the store to get a wood.
Or you can get food.
I might just have to get a food. So I go here. It is 2. I murder one of these. It gets me 8 food. And 2 health. And done.
I'm also going to go and hunt a walrus.
8 food, 2 health.
2 health,
Keegan.
8 food.
I'm gonna
We're all sitting with one.
mutiny next
Wait,
turn.
what happens? Did I have a sailor here that I just didn't see? I guess I had a sailor that I just didn't see. I can do other stuff. Interesting.
Right. So we always lose a health and morale?
Yep.
Just every
It's
turn?
a straight up attrition phase.
Okay. And sorry, remind me what happens when you
One of your sailors goes to the infirmary and they're just not available that turn. Then you get them back.
Well, I don't think there's anything I can do to avoid that. Perhaps I should have killed an animal. Food it is. Oh, wait. No, I can trade. I'll trade.
You can only get wood.
Yeah, but I don't have the 2 wood that I need for a lot of things. Trade a gun for a wood.
How many wood is a cabin?
2.
I'll do that then. Let's get a cabin out here. Because, I didn't go over endgame scoring. Sorry, my bad. There's some extra points at the end. Now that Bob rule. Now that I'm putting a cabin out, you get points for having those cabins out. You know, because
Yeah.
you do actually. Sorry about that. That's what reminded me of it. It's like, here we go. Most species. Whoever has the most different species cards scores 20 points. Next player will get 10. Then you get the points that are on the actual species card in the bottom right hand corner. Then cabins. The one with the most cabins gets 15. Next gets 7. And then you get the
Is
point
it per landmass or just total?
total. And then you get the bonuses that are below your health and morale tracks. I'm sorry about that. So, I spend 2 wood for the cabin. And I get 5 points to start.
I already moved you.
Thank you. And then I'm going to spend 20 food. Will put me to 16 for 10 more points. Done, Jimbo. Should be 2. Oh, no, Jimbo, no. Wonder if this is 4 of them to get 5, or 5 points each to a maximum of 4. I'll look that up at the end and find it.
Oh, I guess I could eat my badger to avoid losing a dude.
I think it's only with under death
Ah,
do you get to eat your specimens. There's no health anywhere, eh?
nope.
If you have the wood, you can go and build this ship modification and be immune to scurvy.
He is unfortunately short 1.
I'm also out of workers.
Oh, you're done? Are
Yeah.
we all done?
Yeah.
No,
We're just
I have-
waiting
I have
for
one
me.
guy
Oh,
left.
Go. It's you, Jimbo.
So,
So food.
Yep.
All right. Recover all your crew members from the action board and event cards, because some of these cards here you can send workers to do stuff.
neat.
Who am I missing? This guy.
Then new leader.
Jimbo.
Then feed all your people. Then discard. Oh, you didn't get your
No. I went for that Inuk.
greedy. That's
Yeah.
what you got.
Yeah.
All right. Then we go back to leadership. Choose a destination with a piece of dynamite. Remember, you can go all the way up to here if you wish. Which he does. Pulls the trigger. Yeah, I might just have to start moving these down here.
My plans.
You want to take the other 2 to your side, Jimbo? All right. Oh, who decided? Was that you, Jimbo?
Jimbo.
Are we going along the coast? Are we going to put an explorer token here, or are we going to go? Out
Yeah,
the
we're going to go
water?
along the coast.
Along the coast. So you take that card, and you move the ship. We all lose 2 fuel.
And then burn a resource.
Burn a resource. Dynamite. You got a little thing over there? Sure, why not? Then you move the boat, which you did. Then we flip over the card.
Attrition.
Oh yeah, skip the Everyone lose a morale.
Okay, so
And health.
I
Yep,
actually
just
do
point
it
your
here. And I lose 1 point. Oh, it's a square.
Yeah,
At the
you're
end of the
fine.
game.
You're
There.
fine there.
You go hunting this turn.
Then we flip up the card.
Number 18. It looks like -1 fuel. Sorry, -1 wood or something.
Oh Jesus. Okay, well this is getting a lot harder than it was before, thankfully. 18, you say.
Yep.
Damaged fleet hulls. Each player discards 1 timber. If they do not have any, the player must reduce their fuel by 1 level. If necessary, apply the following rules. This may mean the end of the game if you don't have enough fuel. Yikes. So I guess I gotta lose something else. I will lose a gun. This is your fault. You picked this. You did this to us, Jimbo.
Can I do it again?
Oh, and we need.
Then we are setting up the cards.
Only 2. It's only got 2 for
Oh, I was thinking that was 3.
this Christmas.
That's what, oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
This one is supposed to have a sailor icon.
Hmm?
Sailor.
Oh.
Are you
said-
sure?
Yes.
Okay.
There are a couple of misprints. That is one of them.
Well,
No, Jimmy, you're supposed to take all the hunting spaces, so
Well, you could only take one. I can still get one. I'm going hunting. With you. And with you. And I have 2 guns, which I do not spend, correct?
correct.
And
You don't want this one?
the one that it costs the same but gives you less stuff?
Yeah.
No. For 8 food and 2. What's that? 17, 25.
I need some morale. And I believe going to the hut gets you morale? No. What gets you morale? Oh, using your things gets you morale. Sure, I'll take 5 points. Why not? I'm tired of spending this extra for the...
oh yeah, exploring gets you
Yeah.
morale.
Tired of getting this paying extra for this. These extra... It gets me 5 points. Because my highest is 5. And I get 2 morale. Go ahead, Jimbo.
Everything is awful.
It
Do
is.
these buildings cost 1, do they? No.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna spend a wood.
Increase your sled.
I'm gonna increase my sled.
Keegan.
Other colored sailors can occupy these spaces too, right?
Yeah, any
Correct.
crewman. That's just the crewman symbol.
Yeah. Okay. Yellow gets you a wood out of that. Go with you and you. But then which color? I'm short of wood already. Or do I want to be first player? No.
You're awful, Keegan. You're an awful person.
Oh.
No, you it wouldn't have got to you, Jimbo.
1, 2, and a doge.
Doge. Gonna go here. Oh wait, is there another way to get? Oh, there is another way to get. Oh, that uses fuel. I'm not gonna use any more fuel. I'm gonna trade this diamite in for a wood.
Done.
Go ahead.
I'm going to spend a wood to get 2 fuel and a dynamite.
Get food. Go ahead. Oh, you have so many guys left.
Yeah, but I can't do anything. Might as well hunt. I'll send a sailor and 2 a nook, an Inuit. No, I can just send the 2 Inuit. It'll be fine. 2 Inuit go hunting. Kill this. Gets me 6 and 2. Done. Go ahead, Jimbo.
Pass.
Pass.
Out of guys.
Oh, what can I do with all of this green? What's that very top green space that you do?
Animals.
I might as well do that then, because I've got nothing else to do.
Animals.
You want the first puffin or the first bison?
I want the first bison, so 5 more points.
Points? What are
And
those?
back to you.
And then I have one guy left that goes
Yeah, it's more just a
Fishing.
struggle to survive.
fishing. Then we're done. Embark. Recover all your crew.
I have one input. Right.
Where'd my yellow guy go? They're trading stuff for stuff. He needs to stop trading stuff for stuff.
So, do I count as being the expedition leader again, or does somebody have to take it and then I
No,
have to
I
take
think-
it back?
No,
I
no.
think you're good.
I think you're good. Next leader, we just did that. Feed all your people.
Get a little,
Clean up
get
the
a little low
cards.
there, Walker.
Fine. All right.
He's gonna make us total.
Next turn. Yeah, low on fuel. It's not good. Leader, choose your destination. How we
Oh,
get
I did this. How much did I get? How many points did I get for that?
1 point.
We're hugging the coast.
All right, put another one out and get 1 point. Everyone reduce their fuel by 2. I have to lose these 2 things, and I now have no fuel. Actually, I'm gonna lose both dynamite because I need that fuel, that wood to get more fuel. Dynamite, who needs it? All right. Oh, this is all bad. It's not good. Did you get a card? You did. All right, move the ship. Did everyone do their attrition?
Nope.
1 and 1. And then we flip up the card. What do we got, Jimbo?
Looks like you can send your captain and a crew member there
What
to
number is
either get a 17 to get an Inuk or something else.
Inuk Translator. The player who performs this action receives an Inuk and this card at the end of the action phase. From now on, whenever that player performs the Visit Inuit action, they may change the requirement to 1 Inuk and 1 crew member.
So instead of being captain and captain or Inuk and 2, it becomes Inuk and 1. If you have this card,
Which you now do.
and you have
No,
you have
whoever
to send
goes
the
there.
captain and a
Oh.
crew member up there,
I see.
but you also get an Inuk for going there.
I see.
Well, you'd be crazy not to go there first. That is... Now we set up the cards. What are we at that place, Jimbo?
1.
1. Some wolves. And we have some more seals and some polar bears.
Well, I realize you guys say it's crazy not to go there, but I actually have other things I got to do.
Let's put this down here.
So, spend an Inuk and 2 crew. To get 2 fuel and 1 doggo.
Darn. Well, that was also my first choice of action. So instead, I will take the card.
You, sir, are not a nice person. I go here, spend my 1 timber.
I assume Inoka was on the card.
Get 1 dynamite
2 fuel.
and 2 fuel. It's funny that you and Mark had such an easy time with it, because like I am struggling.
Yeah, this is kind
Yeah, I
of
don't
punishing.
I don't know.
I think it's like literally with only 2 players. You
Well,
guys,
you guys keep exploring everything. That's the problem.
well, you need points, right? We're literally like 30 points behind
This
you.
is getting you 1 point.
No, but you need points.
I suppose. But if we're dead, we don't get points. Remember, Jimbo, can't DPS if you're dead.
If you don't like it, maybe you should be captain.
I'm not taking that kind of responsibility. All right, where are we?
I have no idea.
Have
you gone?
I did. I went over there and
Okay.
got my 2 fuel.
Well, then I'm going here. I get 10 points. And 2 morale.
I am going to go kill a polar bear with only 2 guns,
Just a small polar bear.
I guess. Gives me a lot of food. And
Go to hell, Walker.
Are you about to die?
No, I'm about to lose a guy to scurvy.
I don't have enough food.
And whose fault is that for stocking a cabin for points? You can't score points if you die, Walker.
That's why I'm
Can't DPS if you're dead.
That's why I'm getting food, Jimbo. 6 food
You're the worst.
and 2 health. Oh, I think I forgot to bump myself a couple times on the health. Like 1, 2 points. All right. Oh, other way. All right. Oh, back to you, Jimbo.
Back to me, Jimbo.
I haven't even looked at my purple card. Oh, I have it face up over here. Is that my purple card that I've turned face up? Like a silly person?
Is it for every step you have to lose something?
I think it's just you evaluate which section you're in.
Or just as soon as you hit it.
When I was looking at it.
I've lost it for every step. Because
I think when I was looking at
the other
it...
benefit is when you go down twice on here, you'll get +2 morale. So
Oh, when is that going to happen?
choose in the first turn if, like we all did, we all got a point in the first turn because we went up 2 morale.
Yeah, those were the days.
That's true.
You look it up. Is it-
I'm
you have
waiting to see what my turn is. Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, what is that? Fuel?
There's like a whole tracks.
Fuel level and towing.
No, like
Yeah.
okay, I know, but there is like a tracks section.
Oh.
Marketing phase. Like under game terminology, it'll be here we go. Tracks.
Ah.
Might have the answer there.
Yeah. Each player has a series of track on their individual boards. On all the tracks, when players are told to reduce their level, they will do so by moving the track cylinder to a lower number or higher number. The effect of the tracks are only applied during the sailing phase. So yeah, back in the sailing phase, there is the fuel level and towing section here.
Look under the paying cost, like up here where it says, sailing, take, and then here all players reduce their fuel. Is there like a bigger section for that?
And
or?
apply the effect of their space, if any. Under cabotage sailing?
Is there a bigger sailing
Oh,
phase?
here we go.
Yeah.
And apply the effects of their space.
That implies that's the space that you've moved to.
Yeah, I
A
think
little
so.
bit.
Yeah, so you move it by two, and then apply the effect. So I don't think Walker should have been burning doubly, and I don't think Jimbo would have to burn doubly.
Yeah, you don't have to go and burn double Jimbo.
Okay. So I'm going to lose something no matter what. So even if I spend this fuel to get stuff, that's fine because I'm going to be paying the price no matter what. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to pay 1 fuel for 3 wood.
3 wood.
We can also shift the board around, Walker.
That's
Now
all
that I know what the spaces do, I can
No, we're good.
can
I
be-
can zoom out a bit.
be just a
And we only got 1 map left to put out.
I will go here, and
What if I
add
have
some
red?
rolls
That's-
for 5 points, please.
Oh, well, I might as well. Because
Nobody's
more
gonna-
mouths
yeah.
to feed.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Back to you, Jimbo. You done? Back to.
Yeah, I just have one guy. I might as well just grab a thing. Dynamite in case I need it. I'm gonna have to burn it anyway. Alright.
I think that is everyone.
That is everyone.
All right. Grab all your people back. Oh, I do have another guy just sitting here. I'll take a fish.
Yeah, just take a fish.
He was lying down, so it was out of my sight.
And Jimbo remains first player. Where will we go, Captain?
Pay for your crew, I assume? Or
Oh,
feed
yes,
your
pay
crew,
for-
rather?
2, 4, 6.
What was mutiny? We lose food
You have to pay half the food,
equal to
equal to half. Count up your crew, half round up.
and I should have already. So we'll be feeding, and also I have to mutiny now.
Wow, how'd your
Don't-
morale suddenly go down?
Attrition.
Oh, okay. Well, you feed first. That's at the end of the phase.
Yeah.
We're not at attrition yet.
Oh, sorry. Okay, keep going.
So cleanup's done. Leadership, choose your destination.
At the end of the phase, you choose a destination?
No, cleanup's done.
Okay.
Now we go to the next turn. Establish who the leader is. Then the leader sets the
Oh,
destination.
but we should have already fed then.
Yeah, I said feed.
Okay, sorry. Done.
Then place your dynamite. Then we attrit. 1 health, 1 morale.
Mutiny
So half rounded up.
of my
Food?
people.
Bribe them with food.
That's not nearly as bad as losing. Well, I guess depending on how many workers you have.
Then you decide how we're going, Jimbo.
We're doing this again.
Oh God. All right.
1, 2, lose something. I will lose a wood. No, I'll lose the dynamite.
I am dangerously low on fuel.
And then we did the attrition, we did the sail, move the boat, flip the card up.
What's our number?
19.
The Legend of Sedna. Each player places all their Inuk pawns in the infirmary for the round. They cannot be used to perform actions.
What?
Take this card away before I rip it up, please.
Well, it hurt all of us, except Walker one more.
This is Jimbo's fault.
That was so bad.
All right. Set up the cards. 2 of these.
And to,
Look at that. There was a 5 polar bear there. Oh,
you lied to me, Walker.
I said there's not many, Jimbo.
Where are the whales?
I don't even have enough guns for that either.
I committed so much to the whale.
Or did you read the part about eating your...
No.
Yeah, I think it's over for me.
You have dogs you can eat. You're good.
Discard species card for lack of food. Yeah, if you cannot reduce your food as much as required.
So it's only food, not health as well?
Follow these steps in order. 1, discard species cards. Then you can discard dogs.
This is for food.
Oh, sorry, you're talking
So
about...
lack of health.
Sorry.
Well, I'm going hunting.
Well, lack of health is just your guys die anyway.
The 3 polar bear, how much food do I and health do I get?
You get 15 food and
Whoa.
2 health for 3 polar bears.
That is a great many foods. Alright. I too shall need food. Or I shall need to become immune to the people dying. Or I could get 2 guns and go for the big one. How many guns do you have, Walker?
4 guns. You need 5 guns to get the...
Yeah. Are you gonna do it?
Maybe.
Probably.
Maybe what this does?
Whenever you need to spend fuel, you can spend wood instead.
Okay.
They're just gonna send somebody.
I'm just going to trade and get guns instead.
Yeah. But no.
Yeah, that just means neither of us can get it.
So, true. But by going there, what I'm doing is saying Walker does not get 25 food.
Sure.
I really needed all my Inuk pawns this. I think we're done hugging the coast, guys.
Oh, now we're done hugging the coast. I see you've got all the points that you wanted.
I think it's time for some open sailing. No, I have not. I think it's time for some open sailing.
I need to get morale, I think. What do I do, Jimbo? Do I let Walker have all that polar bear meat?
If it hurts you, then you let him have all the polar bear meat. If it isn't going to hurt you, then
Yeah, you're almost out of
up to
fuel.
you.
Does anyone have fuel? Yeah, we're in a lot of trouble.
yeah.
Fine. Morale. And what's his points per...
So you farthest along,
It's this track here. You get 5
Okay,
points.
sweet.
5 points. Do you not need a dude to get that?
No, you have to send as many people as items you want.
Gotcha.
There's only one item I want.
You're so lucky I sold that rifle.
I am very lucky. Because in order to get a rifle, you just have to use it. Oh, yeah, and because I have no Inuk. That
Yeah.
was the hurty part.
Yeah, oh yeah. That no Inuk card really hurt us. That's the other thing. Maybe going back to open water, those cars will be less awful.
Yeah.
Said that 2 times ago! You guys have
Going
punished
here.
us.
Oh, shoot.
Paying 1 wood. And I'm going to build the
There we
turn wood into fuel upgrade, because
Because you have 3 wood.
and I might need to make it happen. You and the captain.
Oh,
Make it
my
happen.
turn is
Burn a wood.
over.
Yep, me too.
2 fuel.
It's like, hey guys,
It's like
And-
something about having 3 less workers means that you just don't get much of a turn.
well,
Go ahead.
we're going to do this. Hey, everyone grab a gun. We're going to go out
Wait. Oh, yeah, you're going...
and we're going to shoot some polar bears. 25 food puts me at 30. And 2 health.
Which also gets you a
1
point.
point.
Because you're a douche. Who does douchey things?
That's not
douches his
nice.
way through the douching.
Ugh.
Jimbo is all out. I think all I can really do that matters is get the food. Done.
We're all going to die.
Yeah. All right.
All right, grab all your people back. And you grab all your poor Inuit
The
infirmary.
hospital.
I need where'd my yellow guy go? I went fishing?
That's my yellow guy. Oh, it doesn't matter.
I got a gun. It really does.
Yeah.
All right.
I just
Barking's
realized I
done.
was also
Next,
missing one.
leader. Did anyone take the leader thing?
No.
I guess it's me.
Do you have dynamite still?
I do.
All right. Now, everyone feed your people.
Done. Attrition.
Cleanup.
Oh, sorry.
Then we go back to leadership. Jimbo, you are a leader for this turn. Choose which anchor point. That's your last dynamite.
Yep.
Do you have any dynamite?
Yes.
Because if we had no dynamite, the game would be over. Not right at the second.
You
But
don't,
when
you
we
don't
went
get
to
to,
the-
you don't get to throw blame, Mr. No
I don't know what
Dynamite.
you're talking about. All right.
Maybe you could trade some of those rifles for some dynamite.
Everyone a trit. 1 morale, 1 health.
Scurvy.
All right. Leader takes an unturned card of the chosen sailing type.
We're open water sailing. That's happening.
There you go. Then move. Everyone lose. I go here, and it starts at Jimbo. So you lose a health. I mean, a fuel.
Wait, what's this for?
Jumbo's towing me.
Oh,
So first you lose a fuel for your own boat.
Done.
And you tow me, so you lose another fuel,
Done.
but you get 5 points because I went down
Because you
to this
towed him.
section.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Yeah.
If he didn't have the fuel, then
It
it
would
would
go
go
to
to you. That's I'll double check that in a minute. That is the sailing done. You will now flip up that card.
1. I think it's +1 morale from the Northern Lights.
Hooray! Yeah, that's it. +1 morale for everyone.
Sweet.
And then do I advance the boaty out?
Yep.
And we spend a fuel.
Well, that was what we did with towing.
Oh, yes.
If you
I
haven't
have
spent it
fuel,
already,
that's
then
right.
go ahead and spend
And
it.
then I need to burn something.
Let's just double check that I did the towing correctly. Players, if you have fuel at your level, if your fuel, there's no effect. If your fuel should drop below 0, leave it at 0, and you must be towed by another player. Towing. Towing occurs when a player's fuel reaches 0, and they will have to reduce their fuels. Fuels called missing fuel must be supplied by other players. If at any point in the game there is not enough fuel, all expedition ships to sail. The expedition failed to survive the Arctic. The game ends immediately. All players lose. You can't choose cabbage sailing if we don't have a total of 6 fuel.
Okay.
Oh, between the fleet.
Yeah,
Okay. So at the moment, there's no more cabotage sailing to be had.
Yeah.
that's right. At the beginning of the tow, each player is categorized as either a towed player, that's me, if they have missing fuel, or a towing player if they have a fuel level higher than 0. Players that don't meet either of those criteria are ignored during the towing. Then how do you not meet either? Either you have fuel or you don't. Anyway, then follow these steps in order. Actually, maybe that one fuel that you spent got you to 0.
Right.
Anyway, record the missing fuel for each towed player in clockwise order and calculate the total. Each towed player must reduce their tow level by 1, which I did. Regardless of the number of towing players, reduce their prestige points indicated by their current tow level.
So you lose
So
5
I lose
points.
5 points, please. The fuel stays at 0. Each towing player, starting with the expedition leader, like we did, and continue clockwise, must reduce their fuel level and missing fuel until the fuel level is 0. Like, bring it up to where we need it to be. All missing fuel has been supplied, whichever comes first. No resources are discarded in the stage.
He gets the points.
If they supplied the missing fuel, increase the... And if you had dropped down here, you would have went back up as well.
So you lose 5 points and I gain 5 points? Oh my gosh.
This is the first time there's been towing in this particular game.
All right. Take us away.
This is way better than
Yeah, oh, it's
the
tough.
other games.
Fine.
All right.
So we need 2 specimens.
Yes. 2 and 2.
I'm going
Reindeer.
to get murdered in endgame scoring.
Single polar bear.
Oh, that's if we get to the end. Well, I guess there's only
Oh my god.
a single rabbit.
Thankfully I killed all those polar bears. I've never seen
Oh, they are
these
pretty
little...
trash. Baby polar
wimpy
bear,
things.
baby rabbit.
Alright,
well, I need to
set
kill
up the
something.
cards. Action phase time.
Well, I'm going to go kill myself polar bear, because it only takes 1 Inuk and 1 rifle.
Yep.
I am good for 2 turns. I need to look
5
at my
food.
endgame scoring thing. Do I need to get all 4?
And 2 health.
Lady Franklin.
Yeah.
You
Or
discard
is it just
that
5 points per.
polar bear for me, please.
And I am going to do likewise send an Inuk with a gun to get that rabbit.
5 points if I have 4 Inuit.
Done.
Is that worth it?
You got 3 already.
Oh, and here's the Aurora back.
Ah.
1 whole morale. Oh, my morale is getting low too. I need fuel. I have some wood. There's something that gets me fuel over there with wood.
You can spend wood to get 2 fuel on a dynamite.
I don't know if anyone else is going to go over there because Jimbo.
I just spent... Oh, no, I didn't spend my green guy. I spent an Inuk.
So I'm going to go to this other space.
No.
That gives fuel.
Yes, you
I
can also
have
do
no
that.
wood to spend.
That gets me 2 fuel and a dog.
And a doggo.
Go ahead, Jimbo.
I am going to because I really think this is going to be how I deal with fuel for most of the future of the game,
Rip your boat.
Get some wood.
is I am going to take my...
It does cost you a fuel, though.
Yes, it does cost me a fuel. But I think I'm going to take
Everybody start ripping the
these
boat
two.
apart.
That costs me a fuel,
Gets you-
which means I lose an item, correct?
We are not in the sailing phase.
It only evaluates the
Okay.
sailing.
And then I get 3 wood, which I can now burn as fuel. Because I suspect I'm going to have to pull at least one of you again.
I don't know what you're talking about.
5. Done.
Why would you say such things, Jimbo?
Because I'm going to have to pull at least one of you again.
And what? And what?
You're a monster.
And what? I don't think my yellow guy's going to do anything. It gets me 2 more fuel. Costs me a wood, though. Go ahead, Jimbo.
What the heck is my captain doing?
He should be up this turn. No, you need it right. I was thinking he was from a previous round.
Well, the
Or
captain...
scurvied.
It's way down here.
No, he's scurvied. And I've now
Oh, I see.
recovered.
Okay.
Captain's going to take a dude, and we're going to explore, which gets me 2 morale and 10 points.
He says he's going to get...
You have no dynamite?
No dynamite.
I should become the expedition leader then.
No, you'll become automatically.
Oh, okay.
Because I have
Because
the
you're the
dynamite.
one with dynamite. Shouldn't I have gotten a dynamite from something?
Yes, you should have gotten 1 dynamite from down there.
All right. This is all bad. It's all bad.
I don't know what you're talking about, Walker. Everything's great. What do you mean it's all bad?
Is it you or is it me?
Is it?
Go ahead.
I don't know. How many have you placed out?
I have gone to
I've done
2 places.
As
So
have
we're
I.
at number 3.
Okay.
Go.
Which is me.
Yeah.
I think I
Have a
am.
rulebook.
What's that?
Rulebook?
Sure.
I'm gonna use my card power
Make sure I'm using my ship upgrade
and
correctly.
Oh, I didn't know where it went. I'm going to pretend it was here.
It was on the first continent.
Oh, I
Was it
can't
way
do
back
that.
here?
It's only occupied. Darn. Use a wood. I forgot I had a discount on that. All right.
These are both good. Who's messing stuff up here? Blocking both.
Nope, they were both done because it both only cost 1.
Oh, someone did
Oh
this
yeah, that was me. Sorry, I forgot to take the card.
one? Okay. No, leave it there. Just left out, so I thought it was not taken yet. All right.
Where do they talk about the ship upgrades? Or is that in the other
No, it's there at the back. There's just not many of them, so it doesn't look like... It's the very back. Very back.
Page 22. No, the very back is the single player game.
You know what to do here.
Is it? I thought they had the...
Here we go. No, you're right. Ship upgrades.
All right, I guess I just take.
Number 8, spoilers. Once in each sailing stage, you can pay 1 timber instead of reducing your fuel level by 1.
Turn a gun into a.
So bad news.
It's okay, just...
When I had
it's
to-
easily fixed, then.
When I had to pay for you, I had to use the last of my fuel.
Oh.
Sorry, it wouldn't have been the last of my fuel. I used the last of my fuel to turn more wood. So
Oh.
I'm not towing anybody.
You
Okay.
get a wood back, right? Didn't you pay a wood instead?
Yes.
So you get... Don't forget to take that
Yeah.
wood.
So I'm not towing anybody this round.
What are you doing?
I'm low on people.
What is your problem right now?
You can still go there.
You did that just because you knew that's where I was going.
No, I didn't. I was gonna get
Actually, we
a
need
wood.
to be careful because this card could say pay an extra dynamite. There are cards that say that.
Good to know. But between the two of us, we have dynamite. Or does it all have to come from one person?
No, at that particular time it can come from anyone, but you're going to be using one. We're going to need more dynamite. Long story short, I'm off the trade. Is there anything that gets us dynamite?
You've done that space already.
I did. I'll have to trade for some dynamite. I'll have to trade this wood for dynamite.
You should present them the coupon. 1 day off, give me some dynamite, or we all freeze to death in the Arctic.
a second here.
Pug.
Yeah. All right. If I do that, we're just doing this. Because, you know, we don't need dynamite. We just need more people to feed.
Well, I can't go get dynamite because only my captain can get it.
We have all that wood. You can build the upgrade that lets you use anyone as a captain. Then you can go get dynamite.
Yeah, all 5 of the wood that I need to use is fuel. You can shut up and stop speaking.
Don't be so mean, Jimbo. I'm only trying to help.
You're not only trying to help. You're only trying to be a douche. I guess ice fishing.
Turn a gun into a wood. Walker's passed. Back to Jimbo, who's also passing.
Yep.
And I will take a food. Done.
Done? Everyone done?
Yeah.
All right.
Take your guys back.
Yes. We can do it the German way. We can do the Entschwungen, which is embarking. I think this is all me down here.
I'm missing
Oh, I'm up to 4 now.
my yellow.
How many people do I have? 9. I think I'm up to 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, damn it.
Pay for your guys.
Paid for my guys.
Next leader. If no one has taken the leadership action, or the person who does, or the person who did, doesn't have at least 1 dynamite
That passes.
during the embarking phase, the helm token goes to whoever has the most dynamite. We'll go
Weird
in
time.
order.
Okay.
There might be more rules to it, but let's just do it that way. I'm happy. Then feed everyone. Cleanup is done. Back to leader. New leader
Yeah.
is you. Choose which way we're
Do
going.
we
You can-
trip first?
No, he chooses where we're going first.
Onto the blue spot.
We're going to the end.
We can't.
Yeah, it goes all the way.
Not from here. It doesn't.
Oh,
We can go to here
oh, you're right.
and then get to the blue
Oh,
spot.
okay.
Oh, we would have had to been here.
Yep.
So you can go here and then we go home, or here and then we go home. Victoria or the banks.
Let's do the banks.
1 dynamite, please.
1 dynamite.
How are we getting to said banks?
We don't have a choice.
Because we don't have a combined 6.
I have 4.
I have 0.
I have 1.
Okay. Offshore it will be.
Oh, I guess I have 2.
Well,
but
put
here we are.
it face down.
Oh yeah,
'cause
sorry.
There's stuff that happens first.
No, that's it. We move it, and then
we gotta do a
We
trip.
attrit,
it's a trip.
and then we have to pay for.
And one of them pay your 1 fuel.
So I burn a wood.
I have to. I'll also burn a wood.
And number 5. Card number 5.
It's not
It looks like we're losing some morale.
Why wouldn't you just lose one of your rifles? Keep the wood.
because
He wants to
I
hunt.
need the food.
But 5s are uncommon in the deck, Walker.
Well, I'm hoping 1 more will come up, Jimbo. Sorry, number again was
5.
Endless Dusk. Each player reduces the morale level by 1. Apply the corresponding effect, if any.
Okay, so mutiny is happening, and I have now consumed all of my food and don't have enough food to spend.
I also have to spend 5 more food.
So I have to
1, 2, 3,
eat
4,
an
5.
animal.
Do you need me to look up, or do you?
I looked it up, and
Okay.
it's you do it this, and then you eat dogs.
Okay.
So I will eat my dog like wolf.
I can't hunt this round, can I? I have to let you guys hunt, or we're not going to survive.
There we go.
All right.
All right, wolf has been eaten.
The offshore sailing has been done. We will now do the setting up
Rabbit,
of the cards. Oh, good lord.
single polar bear, one specimen.
1 specimen, eh? Good. Good.
And
Keegan.
I am first player. I don't want to starve again.
Remember, if necessary, and I'm not suggesting it's a good idea, you can throw a ton of guys at ice fishing. after you hunt.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, I'll take the one that gives me 5 food. And
How are you doing for food? You have lots.
I'm okay. You guys should hunt.
These cards really messed us up. 2 food, 2 health.
Jimbo.
Right. Okay. Well, I need fuel. That is a thing that needs to happen. So
That's fine. Jimbo can tow me.
we're going there for 2 fuel
Or Walker can tow me.
and a doggo. Go ahead, Keegan.
No, Keegan.
Morale.
How many points?
And how many points is that?
5 points.
Walker, we need to get you a morale somehow.
It's alright, it's just a little bit of death. It's all Keegan's fault.
Remember, if you guys need to ice fish to feed your guys, freaking ice fish to feed your guys.
Yeah, I'm going to throw dynamite into the water, you see. If I build 2 upgrades, I'll get a morale.
I'm gonna have to eat another animal this turn.
You're going to eat another animal,
I'm gonna
you
have
say.
to. Even if I throw all my guys at ice fishing. 2.
So what I'm going to do
No, if I throw
is...
everybody at ice fishing,
Oh,
I'm
it
fine.
won't be the first, but I'm going to do it anyway.
It's gonna limp along the finish line.
Yeah, if you didn't, I was going to.
I guess I'm not gonna eat that animal.
Stuff is dire right about now.
Oh, we're almost through.
Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Oh, poopy. I think...
Let's get dynamite. Walker's get dynamite. No.
What's the second space for hacking up the boat?
Where?
For hacking up the boat.
Here.
Maybe it just means unlimited people can go there.
Oh, it might be only in a 3-player
Oh,
game is it available.
Yeah, I would.
I think you're
That
right.
would make sense. Okay, so I'm gonna need 5 food. So I need to send 4 people to fish.
Yeah. Once in a 1 or 2 player game, twice in a... Okay.
That would give me a sled. Yeah, a sled's worth 2 extra points. But it's too late to start on the sled game. Yeah, these dogs and sleds have not even come into...
For you, Jimbo's gotten quite a few points from it.
Oh, yeah.
In my
so
last game, I've
I
gotten
did
quite a
not
few
notice
points.
that. Okay. I am going to send...
I did get it up to 20 in the last game.
Nice, well done.
But Mark would never let me go there, you see.
Of course not.
No. But it forced him to do it,
True.
which let me do other things.
Well, and you could have just grabbed first player and
True.
immediately got it the turn after.
Stuff. Stuff is hard to come by. Mostly
Stuff is hard to come by. It's almost like we're in a frozen Arctic hellscape.
And I'll turn a rifle into a wood.
Yeah, I gotta make sure I leave 4... No, I need 2 more food. I need 10 food. So I go here.
Lose a fuel.
There's a few. And how many wood do I want?
Darn, darn, darn.
I want 2 wood, 3 wood. Go ahead, Jimbo. Am I the only one that has dynamite?
Yep.
No, I have dynamite.
Oh, Jim will got some.
I did some dangerous experimenting.
I see.
Now, if I have to, I can feed my whole crew twice. That just seems
That-
like...
You're the only one left, Walker.
Well, I need 2 fish to start. I'm not gonna look it up. I'm gonna pretend that any number of people can go there. I think that's the. Oh, there is. There's a star there. So I think that's
Yeah.
what that means. Okay,
Sure.
let's pretend.
Well, we've been doing it all game, so...
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I'm just that just the iconography doesn't 100% support it. And what am I going to do with this? If there's no sense getting first player because I am going to be the first player. So I will go here. No. 7. Yeah.
Get dynamite.
Trade this wood for dynamite.
That goes on space.
Oh yes. And then this last guy goes ice fishing for another food.
All right. Thus endeth.
All right, here we go. Embark. Bring back your people.
That's not me. That is me.
No, this is not.
Doesn't matter.
Right,
Just grab as many as you're supposed to get. Doesn't matter who's who here.
Nope, that's not me. That's me. And I'm missing my yellow. Who's here?
And then now that they've embarked, feed them.
Next leader,
All the
Me.
way down to 1.
then feed.
Done.
4, 6, 8, 10. Down to 1 food.
You
I'd
too.
have to let you guys hunt again. Or because if you guys die, we lose, right? We just collectively.
Well, we have all sorts of dogs and other
Animals
things
to
we can eat.
Yeah, I've got enough animals that I'd be fine.
Did you have to eat another one?
Nope. I just sent everybody to ice fish.
Nice. All right, cleanup. Cleanup's done because we scavenged all of that. Then we go to leadership, which will be me. I put a dynamite in our final space, and we move there. Now, all of this opens up as well, so you
Yeah.
can do that or that.
What kind of movement are we doing?
We are doing normal.
Because I have
movement.
4 fuel, so you could force a cabotage.
Oh, no. We're not doing that.
I assume we attrit.
Yes, a trit. Oh, I didn't get my morale, so one of my guys dies. And I lose 5 points.
And am I gonna want any of that?
That wasn't good. And my health goes down by 1. Alright. Then
Did you attrit, Keegan?
Yeah.
we sail. We
No, I
did
gained
that.
some morale and stuff last round.
Hey!
A whale.
Doesn't have the picture of the boat. Anyone can get this whale.
Oh, what's number 8? Sorry. Oh, I've just destroyed everything. That's fine. It's just his resources. I get excited by whale. The player who performs this action increases their food by 8 and their health by 2. Oh, it's just an action space we can go
Yeah.
to for the round? I see.
And then we'll put that there because we're not even close to that. Then we get
One specimen.
bison, some walrus, and a whole bunch of walrus.
Oh, I can't hunt.
And then we have to pay fuel to sail. I'm going to burn a wood.
I'm going to burn my last dynamite.
And then
Burned wood already.
I believe you're going to have to pull
Wait.
Keegan.
Oh, you have a dynamite left. Okay.
I've just burned a thing. I had 1.
Oh,
I had
okay.
1. I went down to 0.
Gotcha. All right, we limp into port.
Yeah.
No, this is our last anchor point. Port is here, I think, when we go move to there.
Oh.
Sorry, we limp into our last anchor point.
I get to go first, eh?
So this is the last round, though, right?
No one has 5 guns. There are guns there. I'll send 4 Inuit. And the green person
Oh, there was
for a total of 5,
Bag those walruses.
which will get me 20 food.
Nice.
Because we're going to have to feed again at the end of this turn.
Jimbo.
I'm also going to go hunting.
No, I'm gonna starve.
Go hunt the whales.
Oh yeah. Good point.
I need 3, so I'm going to take my Anook and 2 crewmen. I have 3 rifles. I get how much food?
12.
12.
And 2 health.
And 2 health. Okay. Done. Go ahead, Keegan.
We are going to have to sail again.
So everybody's going to need fuel.
But we're not going to draw a card.
And we're going to need dynamite?
Nope. Oh,
I have dynamite, so
yes,
Might
we're going to
be a
need
bit
it. Is
closer.
it's a normal
Okay.
sail. It's a once the embarking phase of the final round has been completed, perform a final sailing phase to reach the final purple anchor point with the following modifications. We do leadership, destination, breaking the ice, and attrition. All apply as normal.
gotcha.
So I'm going to lose another guy and another 5 points. Is it back to me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm obviously going to do the not lose 5 points action,
Yeah.
which is there, which is red and anything else. Which will get me 5 points and 2 morale.
And sorry, mutiny is half the normal food cost on top of what you paid them already that turn.
Correct.
Okay, so I can feed mutiny because.
Well, it's not that turn because mutiny doesn't happen. Mutiny only happens in the sailing phase.
Oh, so I might not mutiny because we're not doing.
We're going to do a sailing phase next turn.
Okay, we are going to do sailing phase.
For the game managers.
And Walker, did you get your points for your?
Yes, I got 5 points.
How do I get? I can't do both, which is really unfortunate. Is there anything that? Yes. Oh, perfect. Excellent. Spectacular. Splendiferous.
I hate you.
What?
No, you're good.
A building. Paying 2 wood
You're cool.
to build the thing that makes me not suffer
Nice.
mutiny, and I get because I put it down on top of a
You get
morale, I get a morale anyway.
My power lets me go there with 1 fewer worker.
Yes.
Gain 2 fuel. And a doge. Done.
Gonna build a cabin. Cost me 2 wood. I get 5 points. I get to put a cave in.
Caven.
Gotta spend 10 food to get 5 more points.
If you win because of all of this shorting yourself food, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Go
I'm gonna set the freaking game on fire.
Jimbo, I'm thinking about the next expedition.
How about you shut up?
I'm not.
How about that?
I'm not selfish.
How about
like
you
the
just
rest
take
of
all of what you're doing now and stop?
I can't.
Shut up!
I'm a carrot.
Shut up! Going here for 7 points.
Nice.
I think the journey's getting to you, Jimbo.
He's got ocean madness.
He's got ocean madness.
Back to you, and you're done.
I'm out.
Back to Jimbo.
Oh, my thing's moved. Oh, don't forget, there's all of these spaces here. No one's taken any of them.
I
Oh,
just-
someone
yeah, just
did.
did.
Jimbo just did.
We've got
I've been
1,
doing
2, 3. We got 4
somewhere
points.
around.
So I
there.
can put this guy for +1 point per wood, right?
Oh, he only has
No.
1 guy left.
Yeah, no.
That's up to
Well, no, yeah, this gets you. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
point per wood.
Point per wood.
Yes,
Yeah.
let's see.
Point per
Where,
wood.
where'd all your wood go?
Yeah.
Why didn't you do that before you built the stuff?
Because I wasn't looking at the thing that I was doing before I built the stuff. Well, I think the only thing the captain could do is either make me first player, which I'm going to be anyway,
Yeah.
or ice fish. So he's going to spend his last day having a nice, relaxing ice fishing
And he deserves that.
expedition. He does. He really does.
I'll take this. So that's
4 points.
4 points for,
1, 2, 3, 4.
and my last guy will go whaling.
Why didn't someone steal that on him?
I seriously thought about it. Actually, that's what I should have done with my captain.
Yep.
And then
I even would have got points for it.
push myself.
I had forgotten it was there, in truth.
Thus endeth.
Yeah, that I thought he had already done it. I didn't realize he was going to be so selfish. All right. So we embark, which we won't
He's
bother.
too busy doing
Don't
others.
bother. Just leave him out there for now.
Right.
And then we go all the way over to the sailing phase again.
But presumably you have to feed them after they embark.
No.
We probably have to feed our workers this last turn, yeah.
I thought it said once the embarking phase of the final round has been completed.
But we haven't completed embark yet.
Is that? See, they did it again.
Yeah.
They did embark. I thought we just did that.
Oh, no.
We did
That's
the
the
whole
embarking
thing.
step of the embarking phase.
Yes, feed. I forgot that I only have 9 guys now, so I actually have food left.
Just enough.
Next leader is Jimbo. Here you go. Clean up.
I'm rowing back this way.
Cannot. Arrows say no. All right. Then we go to the sailing phase. Leadership. Yep. Destination.
And it costs me, I assume it costs me the dynamite.
Yep.
Yeah, break the
Place
ice
dynamite.
flow.
Break the ice flow.
Attrition.
We all attrit.
No, oh, no. The mutiny.
Oh no, Keegan the mutiny!
Okay, so I need 4 food,
Oh yeah. Well, I guess we needed to.
which comes from this bison. There we go.
All right. We do a whole sailing thing, but with no cards. Let me just double check that.
I think that's what you said before.
No. Perform a final sailing phase to reach the final purple anchor point with the following modifications: leadership, destination, breaking the ice flow, attrition, are applied as normal. Sailing, the following changes: the leader can only choose offshore sailing. The leader does not take any sailing event card.
Okay.
So we all lose 1.
One fuel.
I'll pay.
I throw a rifle into the
Throw a
fuel.
The bullets firing out of it propel you forward.
We don't set up the cards. Once the sailing phase is finished, the players have passed through the Northwest Passage, and the
We did
game
it.
is over.
Woo!
We barely did it.
Did it. All right. Whoever has the most different species,
I just had to eat
What is-
one, so
what
I
is
think
this?
we're tied.
you're going to get 6 points
Oh, cool.
in a moment.
Oh, you have 3 or 2?
No, 2.
Ah, damn.
Both have 2. What happens if there's a tie? The most prestige card scores 20 points. Next player with the most scores 10. Then the third scores 5. In the order of points, most species, you have at least 1 species card.
Oh,
The
it's in
discarded species
italics.
cards are not counted. In the case of a tie,
Add first and second and divide.
So it's 30, you both score 15.
correct.
1, 2,
Oh,
3.
having to eat that bison was...
And then you score the
1, 2,
actual
3.
actual points that are on the cards. So another 5 for me.
4 for me.
So
Then cabins. Who has the most cabins?
who do you think?
Cabins are
Douche
rooms?
noozle.
I have 2
Oh,
cabins.
sorry, what are cabins?
5, 10, 15 points. Why do you say that, Jimbo?
Because you're a douche noozle, that's why.
What are the cabins that we're talking about?
These.
The
Oh.
cabins.
That's-
I forgot they existed.
Then the points for health and morale. Woo! 1.
I actually get 3. I got my health up.
Then investors. Each player receives the prestige points indicated on their investor card if they have completed the assigned objective.
Had to eat some animals.
have
I
completed
do, in
these
fact,
on-
have the 4 Inuit for 5.
Go
gold
to
points.
hell.
Had to keep eating things.
All right. Now, cartography. Each player turns over their card, and you get 5 points.
0.
I hit all 4 points, so 20 points.
What? That was good.
10.
We didn't hit Somerset, so that was 1. Did we hit that island? Yeah, we're hitting Marill. And did we do the banks? No.
We did not hit Morrill.
Oh, we did not hit Morel. But what's that other one? All right, yeah, nope. Nope,
yeah,
we did not
mine
get
were all
Are you
along
sure?
the
I think
bottom.
you might have one.
No.
You think that? Oh yeah, no, I see. Sorry, I see. I thought you were just denying yourself points. That's why I was.
Jobo, you got some off that, did you?
I did. I got 10.
Nice.
That's why we were hugging
Going
it.
up.
I shouldn't have hugged here. I just thought it would be good to do it early when we all had fuel, but
And our dog tents.
Nope.
the circles happen
Yeah.
when you
When you do that.
when you do
Oh.
this. Squares happen at the end of the.
When I do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Right.
That's it.
So I just want everyone watching to know that the guy who slow boated, had to be towed, stuffed food out, had mutinies,
All I can tell you in
still won.
19 months, when the next exhibition comes back and they hoist me up as the hero, because when they reach the cabins that were fully stocked with food.
The 2 cabins at the very start and the very end.
Exactly.
You're gonna find that they're gonna find it hard
Did you
because
really
I'm going
like
to
the deck
shoot you
walker?
in the head
Whale's
and
very
drag you
bottom of the
behind
deck.
that.
Like, how many are there total?
No, one.
Is there literally one?
One whale.
Oh, we should just take that upgrade out then. That's useless. 2 wood for the random chance of
But
1.
you got a lot of stuff.
28 food, 2 fuel, 2
Oh, 2 fuel.
thingamajigs. Does anything else require a whaling boat? No.
That's
So
weird.
1 whale. Alright.
Because I didn't look that deep into it. I knew it was weird. I said from the beginning that it's not likely.
You're a monster.
Gambler.
Wait, what? There was a most. It was not a most upgrade thing. No, that was a.
No, but you get little
That was
benefits
one of
as-
these here.
Yeah.
That
as you
was
go.
upgrades. 3 points per upgrade.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's see.
So...
No, we don't have enough. All right, thank you everyone for watching. We'll be back next week with
Something.
something.
Maybe Ocean Shelf. Maybe
Next
Deep
week,
shelf, maybe.
I will be away.
You're away next week, so then
Probably
maybe,
not Deep Shelf.
Maybe we'll switch to Freedom 5 because it's co-op then.
Yep.
All right, everyone say goodbye.
Bye bye.